Hello guys, in this video we are going to see about if-else condition. If-else condition is one of the most important condition in Python. If-else is used mostly in problem solving questions and high level programming questions and many more. So without any delay, let's see what is if-else. Let's create a new file in VS Code, click new file and let's name it like if-else dot py. Press enter. Okay, enter. Now our file has been created. Now let's see what is if-else. So before saying if-else in programming, let me give a small explanation about if-else so that you can understand if-else properly. If-else is completely like a condition. Let me tell this with you an real-time example. If there is a hot day, let me tell this like it is a summer and the temperature is very high. What would you like to wear? You will be wearing a light and a cotton dress so that you can feel fresh. But imagine if there is a cold climate, outside and it is literally feeling like raining. So what would you wear? You would be wearing a woolen jacket or as a sweater so that it makes you warm. So it is completely based upon the conditions, right? Programming also, we will be coming and going across so many conditions to make that condition work and to make that condition not work, so that we are using if-else to check a condition. If the condition is okay, you should do this, and if the condition is not okay, you should do that. Similarly, if it is raining outside, take an umbrella. If there is no rain, there is no need of taking umbrella, right? So that is what if-else, and let's see clearly in programming. So to see about if-else, let's create a variable name power. So I have created power. You can get whatever you need, and open a double apostrophe, and let's give fire, and then type if and open the brackets, and let's type power double equal to, and within the double apostrophe give fire. Close the if condition with colon, come to next line, then type print and open the bracket. So you can print whatever you want, but now let me print water. So I am giving water inside double apostrophe, and next followed by that type else and put colon and press enter. Come to next line and print. You can give whatever you want, but now I am giving like fire. So now let's run the code. Okay, let's see what is the output. We get the output as water. So what happens here? Actually, we give the fire value to the variable power. So while checking if power double equal to fire, then print water. So actually the power is equal to fire. So it has print the water. Now let's change the value to the variable and check what happens here. Now instead of fire, let me give a value like water. You can give whatever you want. Now I am giving water, and now let's run the code. We get the output as fire. Now let me explain what happens here. Actually the program is really simple. First we give the value as fire to the variable power. So while coming to the if condition, the power variable checks that whether the power variable contains the value as fire. If the power variable contains the value as fire, it would have print water. Similarly to the first attempt we tried. But there is no values like fire inside the variable power. So it travels to the next condition, else. So once the if condition doesn't get satisfied, it travels to the else part. Where else, what we have gave? We have gave print fire. So we get the output as fire. It's not like that we have gave water so that we get fire. Apart from the word fire, whatever you gave inside the power variable, it will print fire only. Because only if we print fire, we get the output as water. Apart from fire, whatever we print, we get the else part. So now let me erase the water and print something else like whatever it may. We get the output as fire. Because the condition doesn't satisfy the if condition. So it automatically comes to the else part. What is inside else part? Print fire. Apart from what I gave inside the if condition, whatever I type or whatever I do, go to the else part and print the thing what is inside the else part. Here you may get one more doubt, like why we have to give power double equal to fire or whatever it may. Because the reason why we give double equal to is, when we give each single equal to a value or a variable, it will assign the value to that variable. For example, a is equal to 5. The 5 values goes and stores inside the variable a. But when we give double equal to, the variable a checks whether the value is 5 or not. So since we are using if-else, our motive is to check the condition. so that we are using double equal to. So I think you get clear about if else, but if you didn't get clear also, no problem. We are going to do many different types of examples and tasks so that you can understand if else properly. Now let's see what is the next example that we are going to see. So let's see the next example. To see that, let's create a variable a. So a is equal to, let's create rain. In next line, let's create a if else condition. Put if, open bracket, a double equal to, and let's say rain. And put the colon, come to the next line, print, take umbrella. So once completing the if, come to the next line, open else, and put the colon, and open print again, and let's say no need umbrella. Now let's print the code and see the output. So we get the output as take umbrella. So I hope you guys understand what happened here, but let me explain this once more for you. The program checks whether the a has the value rain. If the variable a has the value rain, then the if condition gets satisfied and we get the output as take umbrella. But instead of that, if there is some other value like if the a has a value like sun or moon, whatever it may, the if condition doesn't get satisfied. So once the if condition doesn't get satisfied, we get the else condition's value. So what is inside else condition? No need umbrella. So apart from the word rain, whatever we enter inside a, we get the output as no need umbrella. Now here is a small task for you. Create a if else condition based on vehicles like if the variable satisfies the vehicle like train, go by train. Else go by car. So similarly, I am giving just an example. Create a if else condition, do the code and check the output. Till now, we are using the if else condition only for strings. Now let us use the if else condition for the integers. So to do that, let's create a variable a and let's give a value 6. Let's create a if condition and open the bracket. If a, instead of giving double equal to, let's give another condition. If a is greater than 5, print it is greater than 5. Similarly, do else, colon, and print, open bracket, it is lesser than 5. Actually, see the code. Actually, we know that 6 is greater than 5. So we need to get the output, it is greater than 5. So let's run and see whether we get the output correct or not. So let's run the code and we get the output as it is greater than 5. Now let's change the value, like instead of giving 6, let's give a value 4. Now let's run the code and see. Okay, yes, we get the output as it is lesser than 5. So now let me explain this for you. Actually, the code runs, the if condition checks the a's value and sees whether the a is greater than 5 or not. So 4 is not greater than 5. So the if condition gets terminated, and if the if condition gets terminated, it goes to the else condition, and inside else condition, we have given print it is lesser than 5. So we get the output as it is lesser than 5. I hope you guys understand what happens here. Try to do more examples and questions with if else. Try different tasks with if else so that you can understand if else properly and clearly. And see you in the next video. Thank you.